I hope now that people see that if the victim wants it investigated, then we'll investigate it to the fullest. That's our primary job. And so if the victim is okay with that, then Title IX will investigate it for the university. We investigate it for criminal charges, and we take the investigations very seriously, because nobody should have to go through that, especially not alone.
Literally, I remember I looked up at the stars, I was like, this is it, like, I'm gonna die. I was like, this is just how I'm dying. I was like, tonight is it. It was August 17th, 2017. Before this, I honestly just didn't really think that like sexual assault happened as often as people say it did. I was like, oh, whatever. So it's like crazy how like one little thing you think is nothing, but then it happens to you and you're like, wow, this happens all the time. Like every 98 seconds, someone in America is sexually assaulted. And every 4 minutes, that assaults a child. So it's definitely like, mentally it takes a huge, huge toll on you. Like physically, like you just feel like gross about yourself. Like literally every time you look in the mirror, you're just like, ugh. And like the way that I finally like got out of it and got help like was crazy, and a stranger like had to take me home, and like I was too scared to go to the cops because I was underage. I was only 20 years old, and I didn't think that they were like gonna listen to me. I'd been underage drinking, like all of this stuff. I had a fake ID, like whatever. And so I just honestly was like, no matter what I do, like this is not gonna end well. I ran into some guy friends that I had like, I'd been in class with them, they'd been my tutors, and they were my boyfriend's like best friends, and me and him had been together for like 2 years at the time. So obviously I trusted these guys. Like I had known them for like 3 to 4 years already, like never had any issues with them like coming on to me, touching me. Like they don't even hug me usually. Like they were just like really cool, chill guys that I would hang out with, like whatever. I had no DNA like proof that there was any specific person in the room with me because I had showered. When I got home at 4 a.m., my roommates, those girls, they were like, you need to shower, like you're a mess, you're covered in blood, you have like sticks in your hair, like you need to shower. So I showered, didn't know what I was supposed to do, and then went to the hospital and got a rape kit, and they were like, that's so dumb, like you're not supposed to shower, like everyone knows that, you get taught that from like the time you're a little girl. I was like, no one had ever said anything about any of this to me. Like, I think I had talked about sexual assault once in my life before this. So I definitely did not know that, and that's the one thing that like kept them from really, or that's the one thing that people have made it seem like it kept them from like receiving any consequences, was that there was no DNA to confirm that they had ever even been near me that night. So there were like 6 guys there that night, right? So even if 2 of those guys had done something, or even if 1 of those guys had done something, you all 6 were there and no one helped. So like in my mind, like your presence alone makes you guilty, like guilty by association, like whatever, like you literally could have helped and you did nothing. Yeah, I'm like constantly paranoid even now, like every time I leave the house, I'm just like, hopefully I don't run into them. If I see them out in public, like I literally feel like I'm gonna throw up. Sometimes I do throw up. It's really hard because they are students here, and I mean, I don't know, they were just like some of my best friends at the time. Like I literally was in group chats with them. They were at all of my birthdays since freshman year, so it's just like rough.
No matter what the circumstances, the victim's not to blame, and they need help. That's what we're here. We're here to get them help. We're here to handle it criminally and get justice. If that's part of what they want as part of the resolution, then that's what we do. And Title IX is really good at investigating stuff too from that point of view.
Even if you didn't say no, it doesn't mean that you consented. So like you can be uncomfortable, you can be scared, you can be worried, and you can still come forward. People can still be nice. Like a lot of people, yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, it's no big deal, like, oh, you're being dramatic, but like not everyone is like that, and you should be able to be safe and comfortable like being scared, you know? So I think that that's pretty much what I would say. Like there's definitely an outlet, you just have to find it.